plates before I tighten up these, because that should leave these parallel out so that they're even on the ends. So I'm going to do that before I screw those together, but I think I need self-tapping screws for that. I don't have any idea what screws to use. These screws are in the tap kit. They look essentially just like the other screws. I don't know. This says use self-tapping screws, but in a Torx, self-tapping Torx screw, I don't think that's right. Okay, this is the gantry, and I don't know if I got this facing forward or backward or whatever, but it should tell us which set of holes it's at. Huh. Holes don't line up so mucho good up. Probably be okay though. Here, I'm gonna move this down. I'll move the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna have to loosen all these so that I can get these, when I tighten it up, when I can get this all flush, because that's sticking out maybe 1/64 of an inch or so, 32nd of an inch. I think that'll help line these holes up too. So what we're gonna do is tap these outside. So this set of holes, and this set of holes. Well, those aren't even full holes right there, so nothing to worry about. All right, I'm gonna put this on so that when I complain about this, everybody will know exactly who I'm complaining about.
One rail done. One more rail to go and we're done tapping. Okay, we should be done with all the tapping we need to do. Should be. Clean this out. We'll be done until the rails get here. All right, things are looking up. Openbuilds.com. Got some more stuff drop shipped to me. The only thing I think I'm missing are the rails. So let's hope that these are them. And I think our kit will be complete. It's been 8 weeks and 1 or 2 days. But needless to say, I've been anxious to get these. Hey, a packing slip. Don't see these very often. Order date, Friday, August 24th, 10:58 a.m. The order date, huh? Wow. So keep in mind I placed my order like the 5th of July or the 4th of July. So yeah. Guy has not been totally honest about getting things ordered. So, there you go. Alright, there we go. A lot of rails. Alright, I kind of expected them to be one piece, but, I mean, I guess it is what it is. It says 1,000 millimeters, which is 1 meter. Right? Yeah, that's right. Got 8 of them, 1,500 millimeters. 1.5 meters, I got 16. Let's see if that's right. It says customer knows, 775, quantity 8. Oh, okay. So maybe. Well, let's see if we can figure out the math here. I don't know why they wouldn't be one piece. They seem to be extrusions or rolled or something, so I don't know why they wouldn't just ship them full length as the rails are for the y-axis. I mean the extrusions are for the y-axis. A couple of different lengths in here, it looks like. And where is it? I've got a metric tape measure somewhere. Look at this. Finally have a use for a metric tape measure. Huh. I thought I'd never use that. Just so I can verify what's in the packing slip versus what I've got in front of me. Okay, I got, let's see, 4 775. This says 775 customers, 775 open rail, quantity 8. There's 4 of those. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Because each one of these is 2. They stack them together. I don't know if you can see the seam. Let's focus in on that. Those are laid together, I guess, for shipping. So should have 1 more of these. Haha, sure do. Again, I got no idea where these go. I mean, I know what they're for, but I don't know if there's some pattern I lay them in, because none of them are the same size as the axis that travels across them. It looks like you got to piece them together. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 of these. So I got 8 775s. I mean, I'm sorry, these are 1200s? No, these are 210. What? No. No, oh yeah, no. 1300. Hang on. I'm getting there. Sorry, I haven't slid apart. Yeah, 1200. Okay. So we got 1200. 1. I'm sorry, 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. Okay. These have got 2, 4, 6, 8 of these. And these are 1500. That doesn't add up. So maybe I just don't understand this yet, but you can see on there it shows I've got 8 of the 1000 millimeter, so 8 of the 1 meter, and then down here it says 16 of the open rail linear rail 1500 millimeter, which are these, but I'm only showing 8 of these. I don't show any of the 1 meter ones, I don't think. 6, 8, yeah, just 8 of these. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 of the 775s, and then 8 of the 1200s. So I guess we're just gonna have to try to fit them on, see if it works. But anyway, that's it. It should be all the parts we need. So get to putting these rails on, and then we can start motoring this thing around. Okay, here's what we're looking at on these rails. We got some overhang. Not much on that corner. We got 1/8 of an inch, over 1/8, probably 3/16 up there. 1/8 of an inch down here. About a 1/16 in these 2 other corners. So I guess we're gonna sand those flat. Didn't expect this problem, so Guess we'll run the Routakit disc on it to smooth it up. It's not super critical other than the fact that that end plate won't sit flush. It would be better if they were too short than too long, because I assume the limit switches will stop it from getting to this extreme end of the rail. But anyway, that's next problem. This end plate can't sit flush, so we got to clean that off. Try a Routakit disc, just a sanding disc. Okay. I'm gonna try, I've got enough here, I think I can get a hacksaw blade on it and cut it off before I start sanding. A little bit of a lift. How much you want to know? Dang. Alright, now I think we can attach this rail with a carriage onto the end plates. Okay, this is the kind of quality I keep referring to on this kit. These extrusions are pretty straight, and everything would lead me to believe that their quality control is pretty good. But the plates, the end plates, you see, you can't, those holes are unserviceable. You cannot use those holes as they are in this plate. So, I've mentioned this to the guys over at Routakit. They kind of say, "Oh, thank you for your input," but they don't seem to want to correct my kit. So, this kind of thing is unacceptable at this kind of money. If you're spending this kind of dollar figure, these things should fit. This is all they build, these plates. The rest of this stuff is bought and drop shipped from other suppliers. So the holes over on the motor plates were actually pretty good, so I expected the rest of the kit to go that way, but right now I'm not seeing it. You can actually see here, it looks like, you probably can't see that, but the alignment of the wheels on the rails is just a little bit off too. So we're gonna have to shim that or cut some of those spacers down. So right now, pretty disappointed in this kit across the board, both from a customer service perspective and a quality control, just a quality of product issues. So, all right, we'll keep trying to assemble this thing, see how far we can get. Okay, here are the holes that we need to hog out. I kind of scratched in the direction we need to go with them, but looks like we can get away with these. These are a little bit bound up if we line it up on these three first. These start getting a little bit off center, but I think we can make it work. So what we're gonna do is, I guess we're just gonna Dremel tool these out. I don't really have a better plan than that. Yeah, this is not what I paid this kind of money for a kit for. Paid for a kit so that I wouldn't have to do this stuff. I thought I'd be sitting here trying to figure out all the software issues and all that, but I guess that's, you gotta earn your right to enjoy that. My solution on this end plate was I actually just re-drilled all these holes on the drill press. What I did was I used I don't remember what size bit, but it's a few thousandths larger. It's probably 10 thousandths larger than the hole that was there. And I just laid this on my vise so that it could self-center under the bit and then punch the holes out. And it looks like it gave me enough slop in the holes where I can get this thing together. And then hopefully that'll allow me to square the rail also. I'll have enough play to get the rail square because the other one does not look like it's true in its mountings. So anyway, just a little bit, I hope that helps somebody else out there. All right, we're having the same issue on the gantry. The top three pairs of holes fit, bottom three don't. So this time, instead of having to take all this apart, we're just gonna run a drill with that 220 diameter drill bit on it through that side plate, and hopefully that'll give us enough clearance to get these screws in. So I'm gonna do that. I can't do it because my GoPro ran out of battery, so I'm doing this by hand. So I'm gonna need my hands. I'll check back in and see if it worked. Okay, the 220 was not enough to get those holes to line up. So we're gonna take it up on the bottom 4 holes because those screws are, if you look, they're kind of in a little bit of a bind, going at an angle. So we're gonna go up one size on the drill bit and see if we can get those bottom 4 to clear. Okay, so it looks like that did the trick. So we did a 1/4 inch drill bit on the bottom 4. The next 2 up were a 0.215 of an inch drill bit, and then we left the top 6 alone. And that seemed to be enough tolerance in the hole to allow it to hit the threads. Okay, so we got to put on the rails on this and then put the other side on, and they do a trolley in the middle. And then hopefully we'll be kind of where we can start putting the motors and stuff and hooking that all the electronics up. Rails are all installed now, but guess what? Shorted me on screws and T-nuts. They were short in exactly the same ratio, so I assume it was just a screw up, I guess. I don't know, but I'm not even going to contact them about this. I'm going to find out where they bought them because they're just drop shipping everything anyway, and we're going to order some more. But here's kind of what the rails should look like, and you got to make sure you squeeze them down into place to make sure they're square. They have a little lip that sits on this y-axis rail. So we can't do anything. We're dead in the water again until we get some of those T-nuts. So, all right.